¿Cómo están? Hola, buenas tardes. Hoy voy a hablar poquito en español porque tenemos la primera entrevista en inglés. Así que estoy súper contenta, súper agradecida por esta oportunidad. Vamos a conocer un poco de la vida de Brian Mackey. Él es cantante, está en la categoría del folk pop. Ya mismo se conecta con nosotros y ya quiero agradecer a los fans de Brian Mackey. I'll just give a short interview in Spanish, so we're gonna be ready when Brian is here. Hi everybody, thank you for joining. My name is Veronica Miño. I'm from Ecuador. I live in South America, and I'm really happy to be with you guys. I just want to make a short introduction, as I was saying in Spanish, to all the people that is going to listen from Ecuador. And by the way, this conversation and this interview is going to be translated by Daniel Baca. So thank you, Danny, for all the good job that you're going to do. What I mean is that people that it's going to see us in Ecuador, they're going to see the titles that are going to be made by Daniel. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Please let me know in what city are you seeing this live session. Meanwhile, I was just listening again to Brian's song and really excited to have this opportunity. I hope also that you all are safe. Let's see if Brian is going to be here in a couple of minutes, I think. Hi Petra, welcome to this live interview. Today I'm doing this interview in English. Hello everybody. We're just waiting for Brian to get in and we're all set. Hey, Brian is here. I'm gonna send him the invitation to share the screen. I'm ready to go. Oh, from Australia, Austria, I mean, wow. If you haven't been to South America, well, Ecuador is just in the middle. We have the Galapagos with us. That's one of the things we're really proud of. Oh my God, thank you. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to be on here. Good to see you, Veronica.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And even though we are in different countries, welcome to Ecuador also.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my first time in Ecuador.
I hope that when everything happens after this virus, you are able to visit us. We have the Galapagos with us, and we are very proud of it.
Yes, it's very beautiful country. I saw pictures of it.
Thank you, Brian. I'm not able to see you as well. Your camera is a little down.
Little down?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I was really happy with having this opportunity also. I was just looking again to your video. How's your quarantine first before talking to about your songs? How are you doing?
It's the quarantine is it's winding down. I think maybe the country will reopen soon, they're saying, so I hope it will. But it's been at least 2 months, solid quarantine.
We're having a quarantine like a month and a half over here.
Wow.
Yeah. So I deeply understand. And how was the process of living the quarantine and creating a song like Keep the World Alive?
Yeah, it was I woke up, I've been watching the news the day before, and I woke up the next day and I had the melody for the song in my head, and the lyrics came to me, like I used to drink Corona beer like all the time. And
I had a feeling of that.
Yeah. And I love the Corona beer with the Mexican food, and now everything seems like it's changed,
Right.
Like it doesn't mean the same thing anymore. But I hope they still make the beer, and I hope everything goes back. I hope it goes back to normal. I really do.
But what about the inspiration process? I was curious about if you are the type of songwriter that has a piece of paper with him just in case inspiration gets in the way, or what is your process?
Yeah, I mean, I write a lot of things in my iPhone notes.
Okay.
And sometimes if I get an idea, I'll go to the iPhone and talk into it or sing into it. And yeah, I use my phone a lot for that. And sometimes I write on a napkin or whatever's in front of me at the time.
That's good. It was a couple of days, right, to write that song?
Actually, I wrote it in a couple hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wrote it in the morning on piano.
Okay.
And it seemed like it was a different song on piano. It was a little bit more depressing. On piano, it was a little more sad. And I put it on guitar, and it gave it a little bit more of a lift, like more of a rhythm to it.
Which instrument do you prefer? Do you feel like the piano guy or guitar? I have seen you using both.
Yeah, I think sometimes it depends on the song. The piano is just another tool to build a song with. And, it depends on what the job is,
Which instrument do you consider is like more romantic to create a song?
Probably the piano.
Oh, thank you for that. I do think that also.
Yeah.
And please, if you can tell me, how do you feel or how do you describe yourself as a musician?
Good question. I think I am a little bit of the older style singer-songwriters, maybe from the 70s. I don't really relate to a lot of newer music when they use a lot of electronic stuff, and
right.
I don't relate to that. I mean, I think it's good, a lot of that music, but to me, I like the organic approach to music. I like things that make me feel. Does that make sense?
Right. And talking about like the old style and the new style, how challenging is to be a musician in a time when you are judged, or every musician is judged according of how many followers do they have? How does that make you feel?
Yeah, that's a hurdle that a lot of musicians face. The popularity hurdle sometimes is a hard thing to jump over. But the way I see things is if you can touch people in their heart, that's the biggest hurdle of all to jump over. I mean, and after a while, I think enough people will listen. And if they do, but even if it's just a couple people, then your job is done.
Numbers doesn't affect you?
Not really. I don't think really too much in terms of numbers. I would rather just make music for the sake of making music, not to be famous.
That's good. We have a comment from My Thoughts Notes. He's saying, Brian, you have a wonderful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I agree. I love the video, by the way. I was talking to Danny, who is translating this conversation also in Spanish. Yeah, the video of Keep the World Alive is just like remembering when we didn't have a cell phone with us. How make you, why you decided to share that part, or giving us memories backwards?
Yeah, because I think that a lot of those days were more of an innocent time. They were more pure. And I think over time, things got more crowded in people's minds. And they're always on the cell phone, or they need to check their Instagram, or they need to see who texted them. And I think back in the day, they were just happy with simple things. And that speaks to me.
From Ecuador, Caro Espinosa is saying, Brian, your video is incredible. I love it.
Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Also, Doctora Maria Mercedes, kisses from Brazil. We're having a worldwide audience today.
I always wanted to go to Brazil too. I mean,
But please come to Ecuador first.
I will. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Yes, yes, you should. You should. Um, are you proud of this video? Are you proud of giving hope, talking about faith in
Yes,
this moment?
yes. I'm very hopeful, and I'm a faithful person. I believe in the Lord, and I believe in prayer. I believe that there's a higher power, and I think
Okay.
a lot of times people think they're too cool for God or too cool to believe, and
Okay.
that's my personal opinion. I think that they they think somehow it's like this stupidity, like to believe. But you know, we're on this earth for a very short time, and there was a whole history before we even became a thought in this world. You know, there's history in the world. You know, there's a lot of history before we were even here. So I respect the history of the world, and I respect all that's around us. I think we all should.
I think we are. Everybody is like giving a shot or trying to remain calm, trying to gain a little faith in
Yes.
whatever the people believes in. But what about the people that is losing hope? I believe me, I was listening to the song many times, and I realized faith was important. What can you say to the people that is losing a battle, not precisely to the coronavirus? I mean, like, they don't want to keep going anymore.
Oh yeah, I know. You know, there's times where I get super depressed, and I know there's a lot of people that suffer from depression as well.
Right.
But I think what we got to realize is there's been many times in the past that have been really bad, like pandemics in the early 1900s. There's been floods, there's been earthquakes, there's been tragedies, there's been terrorist attacks. There's been so many things that have tested our faith and tested what we were made out of. These are all tests. And I think that if we hang in there, it'll be okay. And I really know it'll be okay.
You know, when user is saying is like BBG, I love your songs and how much emotion you put into your songs, especially something to believe in. Belief
Oh,
is also a nice word.
thank you. I appreciate that.
They your Brian Mackey fans are saying that you're totally true. They're giving you
I
the,
just say what I feel. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying there is a feeling I have that's really strong that keeps me going.
that's good. And are you having plans after the quarantine, like in this part of creation? Do you want to keep changing your career? I was just wondering, how do you feel also? Because musicians, maybe worldwide also, you're not going to be able to make concerts, not in a while.
Yeah. I mean, well, I'm very grateful for being able to do this now with you. And
Yeah,
being
me
able,
too.
yeah, and being able to travel the world virtually right now is a big thing. So maybe that will become
Right.
more of what we're doing. But I have an album that I recorded of 13 songs right before all this happened. So I'm finishing
Okay.
those songs up.
But how also do you feel like giving live concerts and well, you're with your phone. You're not seeing who's behind the
I
phone.
know, I know, I know. But you know, maybe I do small house concerts. Maybe I come
Okay.
through. I don't know.
But do you think you could
It'll be,
change the feeling, like having an
yeah,
audience and just having a Facebook Live or something like that?
yeah, it will. But here's my prediction. I think within a year, I think it's all going to open up again. I think that it'll be smaller, but I think it'll
Right,
all come together. At one point, I think it will.
right. We have another comment. You inspiring me so much. Dream big, big dream. I mean, one day is to sing with you. Oh, that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
I saw another comment that somebody is watching this interview from Russia also.
Russia, I think that's a girl that I talked to, and her mom, and she's a younger girl, and she sings, and they're nice people, and we talk a lot, and yeah.
That's cool. Well, we have comments coming and going. awesome, Brian, is Cindy Robinson saying. And I wanted to ask you, if you are making music that is from here and from faith, from hope,
Yeah.
if you have to choose somebody to sing with, who will be that person, male or female?
Well, I don't look so much for gender. I look more for feeling. And if somebody shares the same feeling, I think maybe a female voice would be good because my voice would maybe pair well with it, but it depends on the singer. I would go with the feeling of somebody. You know, there's a lot of different artists out there I'd like to work with. You know, wow.
Somebody special?
Well, I'm trying to think.
Take your time.
I want to pick somebody. I want to pick somebody that is not super famous.
Okay.
Only because I think that it's good to create with somebody that's still pure. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Somebody
that you can
connect with.
I don't know, get in the flow.
Yeah. You know who's a good singer? Colby Calais is good.
Colby
Calais. Do you know her?
I'm going to take a look. I haven't heard.
Yeah, she's really good.
Oh, somebody's asking, what about Alicia Keys?
Alicia Keys is very good.
I love her voice.
She's an amazing piano player too. That would be a great choice. Wow. Yeah, I would say Colby Calais for now, but there's probably other people.
Somebody saying Colby is sweet. I promise I will take a look at her.
Okay.
Also, whoa, even though you are creating in this moment, you're giving like time to your fans, what makes you feel like you're gonna be safe, and what is the challenging things that you think you're able to share with your fans?
Yeah. All right. So I think what we all need to do is we need to stay focused. We need to focus past this dark time, right? We need to say to ourselves, this dark time will pass. And we need to be good to each other. If you have a neighbor that's older that needs food, go out and shop for her, order her something. I mean, I have a neighbor across the street. I order her food every now and then, or I'll drop off bread, or, you know, she'll tune into the concert and I'll play the song for her. I mean, there's things that you can do to boost people's spirit, you know, while they're feeling this way, I think.
Do you have a muse or something precisely that inspires you?
A meal?
A muse, something that inspires
I thought you said
or
a meal.
give you
I was like,
inspiration.
I thought you said meal because I was like, now you're talking. I want to eat. No.
I was just saying. I have an accent, you know.
No, it's cute. It's you speak very good English.
Thank you.
I'm thinking. As a muse, yeah. I know it sounds funny. My dog is a muse. My cat is a muse. Yeah. There's people I meet on tour. They could be a muse.
What is your dog's name?
Charlie.
Charlie? Oh, that's a good name. Also, my dog's name is King.
King.
Yeah, I have
like
a German Shepherd with me.
I like it. How old is King?
Oh, he's almost 10. He's a senior.
So he could collect Social Security.
Yes. And he has the right to sleep a little bit more also.
Yeah, he's on a pension. Mm-hmm.
Well, we have some comments right now. Somebody's telling us, I love cats too. Yeah. Charlie the Spaniel.
Yeah, he's on Instagram, Chuck the Spaniel.
Oh, we have to check him.
Yeah.
And even, let me see, I was trying to see if you have a Snoopy over there. Is that a Snoopy?
It's a Snoopy phone.
Really, the old-fashioned way.
It's not hooked up. I just keep it there because he likes to sit in the chair.
Do you have any TV show that you really like? Snoopy was also like the old-fashioned cartoon.
I like that. I like I like a lot of horror movies. I like I've been watching a lot of Netflix,
Okay.
like Ozark. Trying to think what else. Yeah, like old TV shows like Columbo.
My mom love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's
Well,
so like
people is saying like, oh, well, Mr. Katz, Elvis, Miguel, Pandora, Aurora, Valentino,
mhm.
old-fashioned cartoons also.
Yeah, that all that stuff's good. Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry,
I love the Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, Goofy. They're all good. I mean, they're all like my friends. I mean,
Oh, it is very nice to talk to you. Thank you. I'm curious. How old are you?
how
Because
old are
about the cartoons, I have a feeling we're almost at the same age.
how old do you think I am?
40,
Ah, close.
41, 39. Ah, you can have a sense of if we are on the same age according to the cartoons.
Uh-huh. That's cool.
I used to people is laughing. The three is I don't know how to say this precisely. Stooge in Spanish is I even forgot the name in Spanish.
What?
I have to say there was an old-fashioned cartoons. There were three guys that make fun of each other. I forgot the name. We have a question. Meanwhile, I remember the name.
Okay.
Oh, Isabel Godoy, would you sing us a song now?
Do you want me to sing you a song? Yeah, I totally will.
The followers are also asking it for it.
Look, I brought my guitar, so yeah, I mean.
Stooge. How do you say Three Stooge in Spanish, please?
Translation?
Yeah, I'm asking for help.
Oh, okay. So this is Keep the World Alive.
Great.
And yeah, so hopefully you like it. Remember, my dear, when Corona was just a beer and we didn't need a mask to leave the house. Remember, my love, when we didn't wear the gloves to pick from the supermarket shelf. And I would say you need a brighter day. I would say you need a right way. Keep the world turning. Keep the faith burning. Keep some hope brewing. Keep the world alive. Remember, my babe, we get on a plane and travel the world like remember the ways we run around for days and not really care how we live. And I would say all our lives have changed. I would say it's not gonna be the same. Keep this world turning. Keep the faith burning. Keep some hope brewing. Keep this world alive. 2020 sucks so way we were. All out of toilet paper, damn near gone on sanitizer. Got sick from watching the news and political point of views. You know we all could use a brighter day. Keep the world turning, keep some faith burning, keep some hope growing, keep this world alive, keep the world alive, high.
Ah! Oh my God! I feel like I had a concert in my place. Really, you have a lovely voice. People is saying like nice voice, inspiring. One of the most honest songs I have ever heard. Amazing, beautiful. I can spend hours listening to his wonderful voice.
Well, thank you so much, Veronica, for having me on with all these cool people I would have never met without you. Come on.
You know what? Before the coronavirus, I'm a radio host.
Really?
But yeah, I'm a kind of a news anchor, but I always feel close to this kind of things. I want to share positive things, and even though I'm not able to go to the radio right now because we have a lot of restrictions in my country.
Yeah.
When you feel something, you're not able to stop. So Instagram has been a good way to communicate. A good way.
I agree. I think we met on Twitter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
by the way, how did you find me, or how come it was?
I don't know. I just pressed button and bang.
And
here we are.
Yeah. I don't believe in coincidence. Do you?
Me neither. No, there's no such thing.
No,
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, I think I'm not very happy of it. Let me tell you some of the comments. Isabel, thank you for the song. You brought some joy to us who has been quarantining in an apartment in New York, New York.
Whoa. All right. That's 62 miles from where I am right now.
How does it make you feel? People in New York is struggling. It's one of the cities that
it's so sad. I mean, we're having hundreds of deaths a day.
Right.
And you know, these nurses and these doctors, they're all pushing themselves emotionally and physically, and the poor family members, it's just, I think everybody, if you could afford to do it, we should all donate what we can to help these people.
Right. And as you're telling about doctors and nurses, they are also taking music as their own medicine.
Yes. Yeah.
How does, as a musician, as a songwriter, how does it makes you feel also?
Yeah, it's very like, there's so many emotions that you go through watching. Like, I try not to watch too much of the news right now.
Believe me too.
it'll drive you crazy. Like,
yeah.
I look at it, I'm like, oh no, and I feel so sad, and sometimes I cry over it, and it's like I feel super emotional about the loss that people are going through, and you know, you want to help them. So what I can just say to everybody that can afford to do it, or even just give their time to people, you know, at a distance with a mask, or maybe drop something off to somebody that needs it. Everybody should be there to help their neighbor. That's what I feel. Right.
We have a question for you.
Sure.
From your fans. What is the first thing you would like to do after the quarantine?
Drink a Corona. No, I don't know. Mexican food. I want Mexican food. I want Chinese food. I want all the stuff I've been like not eating. You know, I've been like, you know.
But you like Mexican food very much, or not?
I do. I like Colombian food. I like empanadas, tamales. Yeah, all that stuff.
Try, if you are able, after the quarantine, the Ecuadorian ceviche. It's a shrimp ceviche.
Really?
Very tasty, very tasty.
Shrimp.
It's a ceviche.
Oh, ceviche. Ceviche.
Yeah.
It's like camarones.
Yeah, camarones and all the nice stuff. It also goes with a beer.
Oh, I gotta study this, because that to me sounds like that's very close to my heart, Veronica. I need to get me some of that.
Yeah. You're gonna have fun. People is commenting ceviche. Yes.
Yes, I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
Ceviche is really good stuff. Let me see. Oh, they are asking about Brazilian food.
Brazilian. I love the Brazilian barbecue. You know, with the beef and you know, they come out with the thing on the stick, and it's good.
Just get in. Also, Petra is saying Austria loves Brian Mackey.
Yes, I met Petra. Well, I played a show in Austria, not last year, the year before, and it was really great. And I didn't get a chance to meet Petra. She was in the audience, and she left. I don't know. Why did you leave, Petra?
she is gonna tell us. Let me see. Brazilian barbecue, delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
And also, as a musician, do you feel comfortable when people ask you to get pictures like one after another?
Yeah, because I think if they're coming to see you and they are respecting what you do, it's good to show respect that they are respecting you. I don't know. I think people that don't do that, I think, are rude. I mean, I don't want to be rude, you know.
But what do you think happens to the musician that said no pictures, no touching, no saying hello, no anything?
I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems like some of them are like, they think they're like really big or something. I don't know what it is. I mean, we all bleed. We all breathe air. I mean, we're the same people. You know what I mean? We're like, we all feel, right? I mean, I know that if I go to a concert and the musician up there is nice to me, and it's a good feeling, it makes me feel good. And I don't know, why wouldn't you? It's good to make people feel good, I think. And if a photo is going to make somebody feel good, that's great. I mean, it didn't cost me anything. I mean, I'm just like.
Let me see. Is somebody telling you that Germany is waiting for you?
Yeah, Germany's fun. I rent a car on the Autobahn. You know, you could drive really fast on the Autobahn. So I'm doing.
I haven't been to Europe yet.
Oh, you got to go, Veronica. It's very nice. And they have beautiful mountains. They have mountains in Ecuador, though.
Yes, we do.
Yes, I saw the pictures, yes. And you're next to Chile, right? You're Chile?
A little bit. We're like in the same place.
Right. Yeah,
we have Peru, Argentina, and Chile. That's our neighbors.
That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I got to definitely come to Ecuador.
Please.
I will.
Let me see one. We have a lot of comments.
Wow.
Cindy Robinson. Oh yeah, Brian Mackey. Wow, your heart is as big as your music.
Wow. Well, thank you. I don't know. I just feel really blessed to be able to play music while I'm home on quarantine, because this has been like therapy for me to be able to play music. You know, it's been like therapy, because I think I would go crazy if I couldn't, because I have a lot of energy. So I get very hyper. So if I don't have like something to do, I get really bored. So this is fun.
When did you learn to play the guitar, and what age did you have when you learned piano?
Okay, so I was about 5 And I since we're both drinking,
Cheers.
um,
You like my glass?
yeah, that's cool. What
Yeah.
Are you drinking tea or coffee?
I'm drinking tea. I'm a coffee person, but right now tea is okay.
What kind of tea are you drinking?
Strawberry tea.
Strawberry. Oh, that sounds good. This is
Yeah.
just water. But but yeah, I was 5 years old, and my grandmother, she smoked cigarettes, and she'd be like at the piano, and they'd be burning. And then when she turned her head, I would grab the cigarette and take a drag, and she wouldn't even know.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like 5 years old. I was wearing glasses, and yeah. So I used to watch her hands, and she used to teach me some chords, and I learned when I was about 5. And
Do
guitar.
you remember any specific song when you were a kid? We always had a favorite song. We talk about cartoons. What about your favorite song when you were little?
Like 5. Imagine by John Lennon.
Okay.
Billy Joel, She's Always a Woman to Me.
Oh, that's a song.
Yeah.
That's a song.
I'm a huge Billy Joel fan, so like that was great. Elton John, Cat Stevens, just like all that stuff I loved when I was a kid. Queen. I'd listen to my mom's stuff over and over again.
Here in Ecuador, the Symphonic, they made a concert.
Wow.
Symphonic, everything was like a tribute to Queen. It was lovely with all the orchestra.
That must have been beautiful.
It was.
I love that.
It really was. Okay, we have another question. Oh my God. Hey, Brian, you should visit Pakistan, especially the north side.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Pakistani food. Did you ever have biryani?
No.
You got to try it. It's really good. It's Pakistani food. It's really good. It's like rice and chicken and this curry type, not curry, but garam masala. It's like Indian food, but a little more spicy.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we should just eat now.
Yeah. but people is making comments. Let me tell you, Judah Tibian. I love James Taylor too from that time.
James Taylor's amazing. James Taylor, Supertramp. Trying to think who else. Queen, definitely. The Cars, The Clash. I like all kinds. Nirvana.
Brian, we're talking about classic and deep music, but what do you think about some Latin rhythms like reggaeton?
Reggaeton is cool. When I used to drive a tow truck, and I would go to the garage, and I would like pick up cars, and there would be some Spanish dudes there, and they'd be listening to the reggaeton, and they would be like, "Yeah, exactly," and they'd be like, "Brian, what do you think of this?" And I liked it. It was really cool.
But the lyrics are not like very romantic.
No, see, but I didn't really know. I didn't really know what they were saying. So to me, it was kind of like I was just going with the beat of it, but not very romantic, right?
No, not at all. But I do agree. The rhythm is really good.
Really cool. Yeah. I love Spanish guitar, like flamenco on the classical guitar. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is also.
Beautiful.
It is. We had in Quito, we're very close to Spain. So when we remembered our traditions, we take back like flamenco, like the music, like having all the Spanish food. It's also good.
Wow. I'm going to need to come to Ecuador.
Yes. Bring a jacket to Quito.
Yeah.
My city is a little cold.
All right.
Let me tell you what else people is saying. Yeah, Brian, Pakistani food is delicious. A lot of my Pakistani friends like your music. Oh, how nice.
Wow.
Let me tell you another. When I first hear Brian, I thought of Bob Dylan and Cat Stevens. Yeah, two of my favorites.
Huge fan. Bob Dylan, great writer. Cat Stevens, great voice, great projection, great feeling behind his music.
Oh, I have a nice comment. Thank you, Sam Godoy. Veronica is the best. Thank you.
You sound great. You speak great English. You look great on camera.
Thank you.
I want you to get back to work doing your radio soon, right? You'll be back to work doing the radio.
Yes, yes,
Great.
I will. Right now, I'm a morning person, you know. At 6 a.m., I'm saying buenos dias.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. And then do you report on the latest news, like on the TV?
I used to make TV. I start from there. Right now, I'm a radio interviewer.
Wow.
I'm a radio anchor.
I could see
But
that.
thank you. But you know, being that close, even this is, let's call it digital television.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good to be back. Everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, you have it in your blood to do it. So it comes very natural. I can see it's very natural for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. Let me see. Oh, thank you for all the comments. I'm missing asking you about your video. Can you tell us a little bit of the making of?
Yeah, sure. So it was made with my partner and manager, Beth Slocum. She came up with the ideas behind it. She sat at the computer for 8 hours straight until she felt it was right. Very talented artist, and she knew her instincts were to make it nostalgic, you know, with the old clips, and then go into this new world towards the end, and have that whole sense where people can feel the transition of time through it. It really, wow. Yeah.
Let me see. Somebody saying, well done, Beth. Beth, I think it's your manager, right?
Yeah.
She was really, really nice to me also.
Yeah, she's very, very professional, very, very accomplished woman.
Well, thank you for telling us also about your video. Do you think we should go back again to those times where you were just playing with your cousins, with your brother, with your sister, having dinner?
Yeah, so easy. Like when I was a child, we didn't have to worry too much about much. We would run out, and my parents would be like, "Just come back when it's dark." You know, before it's dark. So we were like wolves. You know, we would go out there running around and creating all kinds of hell. And like we'd come back and it'd be dark time. We didn't have no cell phones or anything like that. So it was an innocent time, I think.
But you know what? My home schedule was 6 p.m. No matter where I was in the country, I had to be back at 6 p.m.
Do you have any brothers?
No. Well, I have a sister. She's watching this also. But my mom, she was like very straight. So she was word by word. Yeah, give me the hour. And she had a cuckoo clock.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I didn't have a chance to cheat about the hour.
So the bird came out and was like, she's late. Yeah. She's late.
Yeah, she had her things to make sure I was saying the truth.
Wow. Well, that's a good mom, though.
Yeah, I love her very much.
That means that she's protecting her baby.
Yeah, I think she's watching the video also. My sister is with her.
What's her name?
My sister is Carla.
Carla, Veronica, and what's mom's name?
Nelly.
Nelly, Carla, and Veronica.
Yeah.
It's the power trio.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're making me remember in my childhood also.
That's really cool.
Brian, what are your goals as a musician?
Well, I want to release the songs that I made 2 months ago, and I did them at Sony Studios in Nashville, and they are, I wouldn't say different than my previous songs, but I think there's a lot of new going on in the writing style, and I think there's a lot of heart as well. So I want to get these songs out.
Oh, just let me tell you something. My sister is saying we are watching. Thank you, sis. Oh, my mom is watching. She
Oh,
heard me what I said.
oh, this is awesome.
And well, Sam Godoy is saying Nashville. Oh my God, it's Johnny Cash town, right? It was.
Yeah, well, Johnny Cash, he was in Nashville for a while. There's a lot of artists now. You know, Reba McEntire.
No.
Oh, Dolly Parton.
Yes.
Everybody knows Dolly, right? For one reason. For one
Yeah,
reason or another.
I won't say it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't miss her. So Dolly's down in Nashville. There's so many people: Conway Twitty, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard. Just a lot of country. I'm not a huge country fan. Willie Nelson. I like country music.
You don't like country?
It's good, but I
But
think
what about the line dancing? It was really, really
it's
nice.
fun. It's fun, but there's a lot of country that sounds the same right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of the old country had its own individual style. Do you know what I mean? And then after a while, everybody tried to copy everybody, and then it became less and less original. That's just my thought on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the line dancing? You know why I'm asking?
Do you line dance?
I love to dance. And also when I was a child, I spent most of my time in Texas.
Whoa.
Yeah, my dad used to live there. That's why I'm like almost a cowgirl.
Was he in the oil business? Did he do the oil? Or?
No. I hope someday. but oil was found in his home.
Yeah. Oh, in Texas?
Yeah, he used to live in Baxville.
Wow.
So I learned a little bit about line dancing, and it's nice. It's a good thing I remember about Texas.
All right, show us right now.
That's another conversation.
All right.
No, you should learn how to dance salsa also.
You know, salsa is a good dance, but I don't know. It's kind of one of these things where you just like the ladies do it, right? And it's like, I don't know. It seems like I feel funny doing it. You know what I mean? But it's cool. It's cool. I wish, I probably could, but.
Somebody's. Oh, people is saying in Spanish que bailen. It's like that we should dance. No. That's another live interview. Not right now.
That's another whole other show. That's what that is.
Yeah. Oh my God. Petra saying this interview makes me smile.
Oh, that's great. Oh, this is awesome. Veronica, I want to thank you so much again for having me on. And I think it's a great show you have here. And thank you for your time and for having me on. And yeah, we should do this again sometime.
Yeah, we should. One last question because I don't know if there's one thing that you just have an hour to save the interview and people ask me to save it. Mainly your fans.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I've been talking to all your fans.
That's
they
awesome.
Knew about the interview. Yeah. Maybe a Grammy for Brian Mackey someday?
What?
Do you think about a Grammy or any reward?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, no, I was on the list for Grammy consideration, one of my songs. And I didn't think too much about it. Like, I didn't think about winning. I didn't think about losing. I just didn't even think about it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, I don't know. I'm more impressed with a good meal than I am a Grammy.
But let us know if that is going. No. I'm not asking. I'm saying that is going to be a reality in a couple of months.
Maybe. I don't know. But I feel that, like sometimes I would try to write a song, right, Veronica? And nothing makes sense. Like it's not good, right? And then there'll be other times I write something and it's like, wow, where did that come from? Did I write that? So sometimes I don't even know where it comes from. So
inspiration.
Yeah. That's
Are you the
probably
only musician in your family, or somebody had that feeling besides your grandma?
my grandmother and my mother wrote some songs in the 80s. She wrote some kind of country type songs. And yeah, she's a writer.
Oh, thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say to your fans that they are watching us worldwide?
I want to say, keep the faith, keep the hope going, and keep this world turning. That, you know, our faith will keep everything in line, and we just have to keep doing it. And I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you, Veronica, for having me on, and let's do it again sometime soon.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for your time once again. And thank you, I don't know, just for pushing the button of Twitter.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
It was like, Miss Veronica.
And here we are. Thank you so much.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Nice talking to you and everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Daniel Vaca. She's translating in the comments in Spanish. Thank you all.
Wow. Is it ciao? Or in Ecuador, it's ciao, or is it
Yeah, ciao.
Ciao?
Ciao is okay. Ciao
Ciao's
is okay.
okay.
Ciao is like a friendly way to say adios.
Adios.
If you want to be extremely polite, you can say adios or hasta luego.
Mm.
But right now, as we are like new friends, ciao is okay.
Ciao.
You know what is another word? Gracias. I want to say gracias to you. Thank
What
you.
is it?
Gracias.
Oh, gracias. De nada. Bye, Veronica.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Brian. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye.